Hello, everyone. Along with Eddie Olczyk, Ray Ferraro coming up. I'm Mike Emmerich, and now we've reached a Game 3, and the team that's on the road lost the first two. So how do they approach this one?
Well, I think you got to go to history, Doc. There have been plenty of teams that have lost the first two games at home and have gone on to win this series. So all you need to do is win Game 3. There's pressure on us, yes, but the home team needs to take advantage of that. So if I'm the coach of the visiting team, as I'm looking at my team getting off to a really good start and learning from what we did not get accomplished in the first two games of this series.
Kansas City's put themselves in a tough spot, but it takes 4 games to win a series. In order to do that, this Game 3 is a must. If I'm the coach of the visiting team, the biggest sell job I have is to get your players to believe you can get back in this series with a win here in Game 3.
We direct our attention to the nets and the starting goalies. Tuukka Rask, grandson of a local team goalie in his native Finland, but has a Stanley Cup and an Olympic medal, and still in his 20s with lots more in front of him. Henrik Lundqvist is in goal tonight. He served no apprenticeship, just came to the New York Rangers in 2005. Their mainstay from the start, won 30 every full season that he has played. As we are about to begin, Shea Weber is poised at his defensive spot. A decade in Nashville, 2 Olympic gold medals, and a frightening shot. With Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich, this playoff game has begun. On the outside, a shot. What a save, considering the shooter that's usually in. And snap to Hjalmarsson. Blocked that one. Good work with the stick. That pass along the boards. And he steps across the line. Shoots one. Took that right away. Shoots. Big point-blank save there.
Not often you're all alone in front of the goaltender from this area of the ice. Great save.
And let's head down to ice level. Here's Ray Ferraro.
The Knights, for all intents and purposes, have to win tonight. You lose your first 3 games of a series, you can pretty well pack your bags.
Tie-up and help from the winger. Flings it. That one blocked. Puck covered, whistle blown. The Wizards win it. Slides it to the point to Hjalmarsson. Got a piece of it with the glove. A little under 4 minutes have passed. Neither goalie has made any mistakes so far. Tie up there and a good reach and possession. Nicely into the zone. And picked up now by Booth. Pass off the mark thanks to the defender's stick. Fine move to get by. Carried from the defensive zone toward center. And he steps across the line. Pointed to Booth. Laid on to Eric Stahl. Wow, what force in that one.
Oh, I felt that hit, but heard it as well.
Terrific save, terrific opportunity.
A missed opportunity from this close in.
I don't know what happened, but somehow or other, Eric Stahl got into his 30s. A long-standing Carolina Hurricane and a champion there in 2006.
He's been the face of the franchise for the last 6 or 7 years, Doc, since the departure of the great Hall of Famer Ron Francis.
Shoots one. Oh, and he robbed him. Oh, what a job done there to keep the pressure on. Good key. Terrific hand-eye. To Pizik. To Carlson. Moves. Oh, lightning quick and a terrific save. And he'll cover. The Wizards prevailing on the faceoff. The Knights are skating it back in their own end. Gathered up again by Pouliot. Rock to the glass. Slid to Carlson. The Wizards look to make a difference up the wing. Skill play by Shea Weber. To Armia. And the save there. Puck covered, whistle blown.
Lundqvist is able to scramble back into position to make an excellent stop here.
Strong play on that faceoff. You have to be strong to hold that other guy off. Vlasic's carrying it back in his own end, hoping for neutral ice. Gains the zone and looks over his options. Gathered in by Shea Weber. Oh, nice. He still got it. And the puck out of play into the players' bench. A good tie-up on the faceoff. That led to his team getting the puck. On to Oshie. Snapping a pass to Semin. Scooped up by Nugent Hopkins. He is shut right off. That shot came from just 6 inches.
You want to score goals, you have to go to this area. You got to find a way to put it in the net.
Well, guys, that looked from my vantage point like it was going to go in. When the puck changed directions, it became a very difficult save for the goalie.
Detroit's quick on the draw. Good, wonderful save of an all-star shot. Moving it to Kessler. Looking to headman up the wing. Smart recovery by Miller. Snaps it on goal. Score! Kessler!
Kessler's quick flick of the wrist put this puck in from the high slot.
I think he believes he's got the whole net covered, Eddie, but he's left open the low stick side, beaten pretty cleanly.
Kansas City's been able to break the scoreless tie, but can they build on this? Good job tying the man up on the faceoff. Teammate comes in. Back again to Kessler. He scores!
Who's able to get himself in position to one-time that puck to the back of the net.
Rath looking around behind him. He can't believe that there's any opening. He was in the butterfly. Thought he had most of the net covered, but not enough of it.
And they've won the faceoff. Pass attempt to Pouliot. Fires! Just got his pad on that one. Puck is thrown to Booth. The Knights wheel one ahead up the wing. Into the end of attack. Chip to Eric Stahl. And at an angle to Stone. The first frame is done. The Knights have a 2-0 advantage.
You want the assurance of knowing you have a ticket to all the big games? Then grab our season ticket. Guarantee your seat for the upcoming playoffs.
Kansas City's 2-goal lead came late in the period, and it was on this brilliant play. We'll return after these words. One period down, another period beckons here. What did you think of the first?
The Wizards are down in this game, Doc, and rightfully so. They did not manage the puck at all. If they want to get back in that game, they got to eliminate those turnovers.
Our game is in the middle period, and it's underway right now. Pressed to the glass, kicked out of the scrum. Detroit's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Gets in, looks over his options here. Passing one off now to Weber. To Bergeron. Knocked right off the stick. Directing that one to Fowler. Trying to go to Bergeron. Solid work there by Hjalmarsson. Pitching this one to Semin. And he gains the zone. Oh, deflected away. Smart recovery by Ryan Nugent-Hopkins. Hard work on the boards and glass. Propelled to Weber. Gains the blue line. Oh, and he's hammered.
I wonder if that hit will change the momentum of this game.
Puck gathered in by Patrice Bergeron. Gets that pass back again. Napped by Eric Stahl. Good intercept. Lets it go. Great point-blank save.
With this puck being so close to net, this is all a reactionary save.
And angled to Pysyk. Didn't get through. Around through the corner. In their own end, keeps it going. Corralled by Kessler. Lets it go. Good save there. He covers and holds on. A little under 9 minutes have been skated here in the second. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. The Knights get the draw. Big drive. Wrist one. Got it all.
There was some room. Not enough. Great glove save.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Good clean win on the draw. Laid on. Oh, great save there. Not much room to work, but he got a good shot away.
A quick developing play right in front. Almost looks like he's too close to the goaltender.
And the pickup. Boom! Heavy collision there.
He got plastered on the boards there. That's a stop sign right there.
Sticked away. And ripped to Pouliot. That is defense. Gets in. What'll he do? Back near the blue line to DeHaan. Receives that pass from the other side. Slid to Armia. The poke check worked. He's pinned and held at the boards. Loose puck regathered by Pouliot. Detroit's carrying it up the wing. Moves it to the corner. What a save.
You don't get many better opportunities than that. Great save.
On to Armia. Got his stick on it. And he'll hold on.
That shot should go into the net, but the goalie got just a piece of it, and it's enough to keep it out.
The draw, the tie-up, and his team prevails. And he's held up and pinned. Chip to Pysyk. The Knights love the puck in center ice. And he dumps it in. Terrific interception. Speared along by Aiken. Slides it to the point. Solid glove save. And he freezes for the whistle.
What an unbelievable save there. That's an excellent shot that he's able to deny.
Tied up, but a good reach and a good step in there for possession. Jabbed away by Gardner. Clock about to bleed down to the final minute. Great glove save.
Well, the hands are quicker than the glove. Great save.
Whoa, he was able to get the glove on this excellent scoring chance. Looked like he had him beat, but he's in good shape and he makes an incredible glove stop.
Detroit's got it again. Oh, did he ever get mashed? He got his glove on that one. Dogged determination there by Gardner. "40 minutes have been played here, and still more to go. A well-deserved rest is at hand."
Looking for the latest news, scores, and statistics? Check out our team website for video highlights, player features, and
The Knights haven't given up a goal yet, and on the strength of big saves like this one. Third period about to begin. The rear view mirror will help us with the first two, and so will Edzo.
Detroit's coaching staff, Doc, has to be pretty pleased the way they played through the first 40 minutes of play. One area of concern has been their offense. They need to take advantage of all the time of possession and finally put the puck into the back of the net.
Good reach there. Propelled to Weber. Trying to get something generated up the wing. And at an angle to Fowler. Right along the blue line to Bergeron. Great glove save. And a whistle.
Pretty routine stop. You can see why everybody learns the butterfly when they're a young kid. Takes away the bottom of the net.
The Knights win it. Shoots. Terrific save there. Didn't look like he had anything to shoot at, and he made it tough.
Not a lot of room to score from in that area. Great save.
I don't know how the shooter can do much more than that. The goaltender made an excellent save on a great bid for goal.
Beat him on that one. Shot. Got a piece of that one. Pitching it to Reed. Gains the zone. Collected by Shea Weber. To Bergeron. And he continues with it up the wing. Nice work by Vlasic. And now it's directed to Reed. Lets it go. Wow, what a glove save.
Now that's a quick glove.
Raz able to make the stop here on a very difficult scoring chance.
Just a bit under 5 minutes have been played. 2 goals have been scored, both by one team. Solid, clean win. Laid on to Eric Stahl. Pointed to Gardner. Back to the point. It's redirected. Wonderful save. It didn't look like he had a thing to shoot at.
The goalie makes himself look big.
Slid to Reed. Oh, what a break. That shot hit somebody. Then he holds on.
The shooter thought he'd made a pretty good shot here, but the goaltender's in good shape. He makes the stop, and he's able to deny the shooter on what he thought was an excellent chance.
Good face-off win. On to Carlson. Gathered up by Stone. The Knights have it up the wing. Moved along and in. Waits from the corner. Chip to Armia. Pressing on with it up the wing. Outstanding save with a glove. He covers, and a face-off will follow.
Kansas City's fans got back on their feet after watching the replay of that massive save on the big board. I don't think we're going to see a bigger save than that the rest of the night.
Detroit's got that face-off win. Fires. Ooh, what a break. Shot hit the man. Corralled by Stone. Still has it through center. Into the attacking end. Shot. Great save at the edge of the crease.
Seems like he was in too tight on the goaltender.
The Wizards have left the defensive zone. Scooped up by Semin. Guarded the goal again. Held there for a face-off coming up next.
This is frustrating. The goaltender makes a save by getting just a chunk of the shot.
The Wizards prevail again. Back near the blue line to Pouliot. A giveaway. And thrown down to Nugent-Hopkins. Slid just inside the line to Pouliot. Looking to Foligno. And he continues with it up the wing. Jabbed away by Pouliot. Shoots it on. Not through. He gains the zone. Propelled. Oh, stick save. Loose, but he froze it. Stoppage of play.
Well, the shooter's pretty disappointed, guys. He delivered that puck quickly. It was accurate, yet the goaltender was just better than him on the wrist shot.
Good help for the centerman. Gets in, and he'll look over his options. The Wizards lug that along up the wing. Terrific determination by Foligno. Up the wing with it now. With a strong wrist shot. Save! Chalmerson's got it in his own end, headed towards center. Zucker's got this one between the blue lines. Laid on to Kessler. Looking for options up the wing. The puck is scooped up by Chalmerson. Decides to head for the corner.
1 minute left.
One-timer. The shot is off.
You have to give yourself a chance here. You cannot blow this puck past the net.
We are in the last minute. Totten quickly back. All right, he's going to the bench. Roll the dice. To Oshie. Hatchets one. To the last 37. That pass is cut. Slid to Lindholm. Shoots one. No!
Oh, that puck's flowed up and just missed the side of the net.
Snapping a pass to Gardner. Kansas City's controlling play now in the defensive zone. Net empty. Oh, and he misses. Two sticks together. It goes to the offense. The Wizards with possession in the defensive zone. Moving it to Oshie. And that's it. The game is over. Detroit's best effort almost forced a tie and an overtime in this game, but not quite. They have lost their winning streak.
A bit of a heartbreaker here. This team has seen a lot of success as of late, but this one just got away from them.
And so ends another playoff contest and telecast. We hope you'll be watching for our next one. For Eddie Olczyk and Ray Ferraro, Mike Emmerich saying good night.